What's going on, everybody? It's Chris from Out West with Chris. So today I want to talk to you guys about a pretty cool little kit that we worked on in conjunction, partnership with Windham Weaponry. We're working with Windham Weaponry on a really cool bug out system that they have. It's a bug out bag, but it's much more than a bug out bag. We're working on the survival portion of it, and basically it's for their MCS multi-caliber system bug out bag, and this thing is pretty awesome. We'll get into what the MCS stands for. We'll talk a little bit about the bag, but first we're going to talk about the survival kit that we have assembled for Windham Weaponry for inclusion into the bag. So the survival portion covers a few different areas. The first area is medical protection and first aid. Then we cover water, we cover fishing and trapping. We also cover fire making and shelter, as well as navigation and a pretty cool repair kit. So let's go ahead and talk about a few of these items, and let's just get after it. Okay, so as part of the kit for the fire making and kind of sheltering section, you get a fire steel and striker, and it's a NATO issue fire steel. It's one that I really like, and right now it is out in my truck. It's a really high quality fire steel. It's one that's been in quite a few of our kits, one that we really like and we trust. It's reliable. It's got good steel on it, good striker. Along with that, you get 6 tinder tabs. This is a full pack of tinder tabs, but we break out 6 of the smaller tinder tabs. Also, we include the original space blanket. This is the grabber space blanket. These are awesome. Let me just demonstrate. I have one out right now. As you can see, one side is the reflective mylar coated side. The other side is an OD green, so the whole thing isn't the reflective side, which is cool. Now these, are great for trapping and body heat and that type of thing. You can use these for structure building as a tarp. You can also use this for signaling if you're lost. Now this is a bug out bag, so you're probably trying to get out unnoticed. But if you were, trying to signal somebody, you could use this. And they're ultra strong. I mean, you can't do that with most space blankets without them tearing. It's a pretty strong space blanket. So the next section we're going to talk about is water. We include the Aquamira Frontier straw. So this is a little filter. Basically, it's nice, compact, lightweight, easy to carry, and it's reliable. It works really well. These are great at filtering out your bacterias and stuff that's going to give you stomach aches. So stuff that's going to make you not feel very good and is going to dehydrate you and stuff like that and potentially kill you. So next up, navigation. You're either going to get one of 2 different compasses, the Silver Starter 123 or the Brunton TrueArc 3. Now I have the Brunton TrueArc 3, and this is a nice base plate compass. Really high quality compass. It's got a global needle on it. I use this. This is what's in my bag. It's a great compass. So for the medical portion, this isn't a huge kit, and with all of this stuff, we do suggest that if you have things that you like if you want to add some quick clot to this or something like that, or Israeli bandages or a tourniquet or something like that, totally suggest that you add to this. So this is a good building block. We have a little medical kit. The different medicines in here are going to cover a wide variety of things. You're going to have allergy medicine, aspirin, non-aspirin, pain relief, stomach relief medicine, and you're also going to get some antidiarrheals. And you get about 2 to 3, depending on which one of each kind. So this thing is packed full of, little single-use packages. You're also going to get some bandages and some other first aid stuff. So some sting relief, like some lip guards if chapped lips suck, you know what I mean? So some stuff to take care of your lips, bandages, butterfly bandages, triple antibiotic ointment, some sting relief towelettes, and some alcohol prep pads. You'll also get a fishing kit, and that fishing kit's gonna have some lines, gonna have some split shot, a wide variety of hooks, a little lure. It's basically a grub on a jig head. With the whole fishing thing, my philosophy is save some space. Don't take a bunch of lures, artificial baits, and stuff like that. Use what's out there in nature. That's what these fish typically feed on. So if you can catch a small fish, you could use the entrails of that fish or the whole fish to catch a larger fish. Use insects, grubs, worms, all that type of stuff is easily found in nature, even in suburban and urban areas. We also do include some brass wire. Brass wire is great for making snares. I'm gonna show you how to make a snare. Twist it, twist it, twist it. And you want the twist to be wire on wire, not one side twisting over the other. Okay, look, so we got the loop here. You go to the other end and you do another twist, right? But you twist, twist, twist. And here is the brass wire. It's all coiled up nice and tight, so it's easily stored and transported. So now we go on to the mil-spec repair kit, and the repair kit has some pretty cool stuff. Comes in a lock sack bag right here, and you get a Dermasafe knife. And this may not look like much, but this Dermasafe knife can really do quite a bit. It's super sharp. It's a razor blade style knife, and it's extremely, extremely lightweight. This thing weighs next to nothing, and in a bug out kit, weight does mean a lot, okay? Because you're going to be lugging around quite a bit of stuff. So if you can cut down on a couple ounces here and there on individual items, that's a win. We have thrown in assorted heavy duty needles. These needles are in a capsule type container. So you can pop the lid open like that, and you have several different needles of different sizes. Now these are going to be all great for different uses, from everything from repairing a tear in your jeans, or if you have Carhartt pants, or all the way up into a canvas tent actually. So there's some pretty big needles in here, some sail size needles, I think you would call them, pretty good size needles. And you can repair quite a bit of stuff with those. Along with that, we have an assortment of buttons. I don't know about you, but if something's gonna need repairing on one of my pieces of clothing or gear, it's gonna be a button, because I break buttons off all the time. So quite a few different buttons of different sizes, which is awesome. Along with the buttons, we have an assortment of safety pins. Quite a few different safety pins. It looks like we have 4 different safety pins in here. As part of the sewing kit, you also get a thimble, so you don't poke yourself. As far as threads go, you get 2 basic options. You get a number 69 nylon thread, and this is in black. Pretty decent size spool right here. And you get some Kevlar thread, and Kevlar thread has some pretty cool properties. Very, very strong, very durable, heat resistant. Quite a few different things you could do with Kevlar thread. If you need to extend the line length on your fishing line in your fishing kit, you can always use the Kevlar thread almost as a braided line. Lots of different uses for Kevlar thread. Something like this would be perfect if you had to patch a canvas tent or like a heavy coat, something like that. We also have a section of 100-pound utility cord, utility tape, repair tape, a good amount actually. And what kit is complete without some duct tape? 2 zip ties. I think zip ties are actually some of the more overlooked items for kits, survival kits, bug out kits. So much you could do with zip ties as far as securing and lashing and shelter building and lashing stuff to your pack. All sorts of different stuff you could do with zip ties. You'll also get a waterproof patch. So let's say you have a tent, the tent gets a hole in it. You can use this patch in your sewing kit. And last but not least, one of these bad boys, a Fresnel lens. So this has multiple uses, of course. If you're trying to do some really kind of fine stitching and sewing on repairing of your clothes or tents or whatever, and you have bad eyesight, this can actually become pretty useful. And you can use it to, start up a couple fires. And it comes in a nice little holder as well. So all of this goes into the Windham Weaponry MCS multi-caliber system bug out bag. Now, I don't have one of those with me, But let's take a real quick look at that as well. So here's the rest of the kit. It is a multi-caliber system, a multi-caliber rifle. So you can shoot 9mm, 223, 22 LR, and you get a backpack that these components to the rifle can be stored in. You can break it all down, store it in the backpack, along with all of the portions of the survival kit, the repair kit, bug out kit, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. Those of us here at Go Prepared Survival really excited to partner up with the folks at Windham Weaponry on this kit. We think that this bug out bag that they've got is awesome. The ability to have a multi-caliber platform, all breaking down very easily, storing in a bug out bag, along with a survival kit and any other essentials that you think need to be in that bag is pretty cool. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Go give Go Prepared Survival some love. Subscribe to them on YouTube. I will have a link in the description down below where you can do so. And yeah, if you have anything you want to add to the conversation, feel free to do so in the comment section down below. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, thanks for getting out west with Chris.